We often dream about what it would be like to have billions in the bank, private jets, sprawling mansions, a life free from financial worries. Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon and one of the wealthiest men in the world, is living this dream. But while his luxuries might seem like the epitome of success, there are hidden costs to this lifestyle that most people don't see. Today, we're diving deep into what it truly takes to live like Jeff Bezos, and it's not just about expensive cars or lavish yachts. There are complexities, challenges, and hidden expenses that come with being a billionaire. Let's pull back the curtain and explore the untold truth of what Bezos sacrifices for all that luxury. Jeff Bezos made history as the founder of Amazon, revolutionizing the e-commerce world and building an empire that continues to shape the global economy. With an estimated net worth of over $200 billion, he sits among the wealthiest individuals on Earth. We see his name in headlines, his Amazon empire, his ventures into space with Blue Origin, and his private jet flying around the globe. But what about the hidden side of this billion-dollar life? Beyond the riches and luxuries lies a web of responsibilities, expenses, and consequences that aren't as glamorous. The price of power and influence. The first hidden cost of being a billionaire is the sheer amount of power and influence that comes with it. On the surface, Bezos might seem like a visionary tech entrepreneur, but with immense wealth comes immense pressure. The expectations placed on Bezos to deliver unprecedented growth for Amazon, compete with other tech giants, and stay ahead of the curve is a constant challenge. He has to manage an empire with over 1 million employees, navigate global regulations, and deal with mounting criticism for the company's practices, from worker conditions to its environmental impact. The burden of this responsibility comes with immense stress. Bezos is responsible not just for his personal wealth, but for the livelihoods of so many people. His public image is constantly scrutinized, and any misstep can cause stock prices to fluctuate wildly, affecting thousands of investors and employees alike. Security and privacy. The cost of being a target. One of the most unseen costs of being a billionaire is the level of security needed to protect both personal safety and privacy. Bezos doesn't just need a standard security team. He needs a highly specialized team of bodyguards, cybersecurity experts, and intelligence analysts working around the clock. Billionaires like him are prime targets for kidnappings, extortion, and even corporate espionage. His private security isn't just for physical threats, it's also to protect his personal data and digital footprint. Hackers and malicious entities are constantly looking for vulnerabilities, and Bezos has to invest heavily in cybersecurity to safeguard his wealth, reputation, and family. This level of security comes with an astronomical price tag that the average person could never imagine. The luxurious yet expensive lifestyle. Of course, no discussion of Jeff Bezos would be complete without mentioning his luxurious lifestyle. Bezos' wealth allows him to indulge in the finest things the world has to offer, but these luxuries come with hidden costs that most don't see. Bezos' private jet, for instance, costs millions of dollars a year just to maintain. He has multiple homes, including a $165 million mansion in Washington, D.C., a luxurious Beverly Hills estate, and other properties scattered across the globe. But it's not just the homes and jets that cost him money, it's the teams of staff needed to maintain these properties. Each mansion requires a full-time staff to handle everything from cleaning to security, landscaping to personal chefs. The upkeep of these properties, including maintenance and utilities, can easily run into the millions each year. And then there's the yachts. Bezos owns a massive super yacht that requires its own crew, fuel, maintenance, and upkeep, summing up to an astonishing annual cost. The time spent on these yachts, which could be luxurious escapes for Bezos, also represent hidden costs, lost opportunities, and missed business decisions that he could be making if he wasn't on the water. Space exploration and Blue Origin. One of the most publicized projects Bezos is involved in is Blue Origin, his private space exploration company. While it's easy to be captivated by the idea of space travel, there's a significant hidden cost in funding and maintaining a private space program. Blue Origin has already spent billions on research and development and continues to burn through vast amounts of money every year. For Bezos, Blue Origin represents a passion project and his vision of making space travel more accessible. But the financial commitment is immense. This doesn't just involve building rockets and spacecraft, it also means navigating the competitive world of space exploration where companies like SpaceX and NASA are vying for supremacy. Every successful mission costs millions, and there are risks involved. Failure is expensive. But for Bezos, it's a cost he's willing to pay. He often jokes about how the profits from Amazon fund Blue Origin, but the truth is that this space venture represents an ongoing drain on his finances. all in the name of pursuing a vision of humanity's future beyond Earth. Philanthropy and giving back. Billionaires like Bezos are often criticized for not doing enough philanthropy, but what most people don't realize is that charitable giving itself comes with hidden costs. Bezos has pledged billions toward charitable causes, including a commitment to fighting climate change through the Bezos Earth Fund. But as with his other investments, managing and distributing this money isn't a simple task. Running a charity or philanthropic organization at Bezos' scale involves significant costs, not just for the donation itself, but for the management, logistics, and administrative overhead. There are teams of professionals dedicated to overseeing where and how the money is spent. There's also the challenge of ensuring that these philanthropic efforts have the intended impact. The scale of giving at Bezos' level means that even the most well-intentioned donations are weighed down by the complex and expensive infrastructure needed to manage them. The pressure to maintain wealth. For most people, earning money is a goal in itself, but for someone like Bezos, maintaining wealth becomes a 24/7 job. There is constant pressure to keep Amazon profitable, to meet stockholder expectations, and to invest wisely. There are meetings with financial analysts, shareholders, and investment teams, constantly strategizing on how to keep the company growing and profitable. The amount of time Bezos spends analyzing market trends and making high-stakes decisions is staggering. He cannot afford to let his guard down, even for a second. The constant mental strain of having to manage and protect billions of dollars while still driving growth and innovation becomes all-consuming. The emotional toll, relationships, and personal life. In the world of billionaires, personal lives often take a back seat. Bezos' high-profile divorce in 2019 was a stark reminder of the emotional toll that such extreme wealth can take on relationships. As Bezos has said, the emotional and psychological demands of his work were significant factors in his split from his wife, Mackenzie Scott. With the immense amount of time and energy required to run Amazon and manage his other ventures, Bezos' relationships, both personal and professional, have often been strained. The emotional cost of constantly being on the move, rarely having time for friends and family, and the loneliness that can come with being at the top is a hidden price many wealthy individuals pay. The true cost of billionaire life. Jeff Bezos may live a life that many dream of, but behind the opulence and luxury lies a complex web of hidden costs. The responsibilities, pressures, security, and sacrifices he makes to maintain his wealth and influence are not often seen by the public. From managing a tech empire to funding private space exploration, Bezos' billions come with an unspoken price. So the next time you see a billionaire living the high life, remember that it's not just about owning private jets and multi-million-dollar mansions. The hidden costs, the stress, the personal sacrifices, and the challenges of managing wealth are part of the package. It's a life that looks glamorous from the outside, but behind the scenes, it's a constant balancing act between wealth, responsibility, and the pursuit of a bigger vision.